3:44. Still burning, still clearing. But it's time to get out of the sun for a hot minute. Hot minute. Really, I want to show you this, like this precious sight. If I can get the camera on it. The kids are walking the horses and training the horses right now. Let's see if I can get it in the camera here. Just over there with the water. Petting their horses. The kid that amazes me the most is like Callan. Because this kid, she was like 4 when we moved here. Couldn't swim. Within like 2 weeks, he learned how to swim. And he swims in the ocean, and he's like walking this humongous donkey compared to him. Such an interesting thing to see. Just kids, and when they're healthy, they just naturally thrive. So, as adults, it feels different. I think I'm thriving in a different way today. In fact, see if you see my shorts here, you see the water dripping off me. That's not because I jumped into a pool to cool off. That's how much I've sweat today because I'm on a fire and it's 100 degrees outside. But I already talked about that. I want to show you guys an update on the cacao plants. So these plants we got when we did a tour of a property, and it's this mahogany farm and cacao farm, and we were looking at fundraising for it in order to acquire it, because it's like this multiple thousands of acres of mahogany and like rainforest, and it's a cool piece of property, but because there's like this crystal clear creek in it. But the sad thing is that when they sell it, they'll sell it to a logger, and they'll just mass log it. So we were looking at it as a potential future project, because places like this where it's just pristine nature that is easily accessible, they're getting more and more rare, or more and more exclusive to get to, meaning like the mega ultra wealthy can get to them, but the rest of people can't. But there's something just super healing about just being immersed in nature, and that's when we got this place. It's what our goal was, is create a place that would be the antithesis to a hospital. Like, instead of going to a hospital when you're afraid you're going to die or dying, you come somewhere like here in order to then regain full life and rejuvenate, rather than break all the way down and then just not die. So anyways, we were looking at that property, and then those cacao plants are like this hybrid plants, and the people were super nice and got a tour, and they then gave us seeds, so we planted them. So they're thriving. Another 2 to 5 years, we're going to have possibly cacao. Or we end up doing a big project and getting that place. We'll have a lot of cacao. But the next thing is the next thing, which is to clear the space for the donkeys and the horses, to further one of the features here, which is fans are glorious, which is hiking trails through the jungle. And so, hey Beckett, so that's our project right now. That's what we're working on. So we've got the horses, the donkeys, so they can start clearing a path through, because as I did on my last Facebook Live today, got stung by the wasp, and hand is, so it's treacherous to just like adventure through the jungles without a beaten down path. Once the path's beaten out, the wasps keep their clear. So that's where the donkeys and the horses are going to help us with that process. And we took some horses that were, I'll be honest, like, animals aren't treated well here. It's a third world country, and they were used as tools, and that's about it. So when we got these horses today, they were just tied in this hot field, no shade, no water, just tied in a field, and that was their life. So they're pretty skinny, but we're gonna get them fattened back up again. Hey Jay, okay. Oh, hey, Joe. So, I'm gonna get some water so I can regain my ability to see clearly and then get back at it.